How's it going? Hello. Welcome to today. I decided to do this outside. Usually I do it inside, but this is the frequencies of the month. I'm gonna hear my little crow friend. There's actually a couple of them. I have a grandfather cedar in my backyard just over the fence, and they've definitely, a whole bunch of animals make it home, and it's always interesting because they wake me up at like, oh my goodness, 4 a.m. and they're hilarious though, because they wake me up and they just go caw, caw, and they get like super crazy, and I'm like, dude, and then I literally holler out my window, guys, I'm trying to sleep, it's enough. And then once they know I'm wide awake, they stop. But yeah, welcome to Frequencies of the Month. We are soon to enter July. You might be watching this and it's already July. And Frequencies of the Month, what are they? Well, they're all about things that I've gleaned from the collective, so like some astrology people that I follow. They could be oracle cards, which I have a couple decks that wanted to come say hello today. Could be the collaborators, tuning into to what's next, the intuitive knowing. And we are in the full moon. There is this big full moon, and I was speaking with a client today about the culmination energy, that like building up energy that you're just like, something has to burst. It just feels like something's just like, it's like the pressure, right? And it needs to be released, that pressure valve. And it was really interesting to hear them talk about this, because this is what some of the astrology peeps that I follow have been talking about. This build-up, this hugeness, this something's got to give. And then tomorrow, that give happens. And I really loved how one of them put it, where they said, what did they say? About, are you climbing, like this mountain you've been climbing? Is it the same mountain you want to keep climbing? You know how we get really focused on a specific way of being or doing or trajectory, and we're like, that's just it. And then when we really pause and think about it, we go, oh, that's not actually what I want to be putting the effort into anymore. That doesn't actually feel like the right mountain anymore, right? Yeah. Which is funny, because look at the card that's on the back. So this is the Tao Oracle. And you ready? Let's see what July has to bring, yeah? I'm just thinking about culmination myself, and there's been a couple of things culminating. What in your life, before we even go into the cards, what in your life has felt like it's been coming to fruition? That it's been coming to this point of completion. I've had a couple things in my world. The illuminated heart just happened on the solstice. It was illuminating, heart-filling, absolutely everything I'd hoped it would be, and I'll share more about that later. Beautiful beings that came and just really allowed themselves the vulnerable space. There was the culmination of that I'd been organizing. The Star Temple has a new home that is coming, and I actually get the keys tomorrow on that day of like retrajectory. And through this move, I'm going to be shifting a couple things within my practice, and just these things, the culmination of a year with the divine being in my life, and what is next in that realm. And the culmination of a process of self. But it's not even a culmination. It's like, when we take steps, that one foot goes down, that next foot comes up. So that step is completed, but then that means there's another step coming. And it's those trajectories, those growth pieces, right? So let's see. Don't need my hair in there. Is it both? It's both cards. Okay, very interesting. So this is the Marrying Maiden. I drew this card like almost consistently for 2 years. It was a very interesting time in my life. This is about constriction. You know, that constriction that we're talking about? About feeling like we are being manipulated. Maybe we're feeling so compressed that we're like, everything I'm putting into this doesn't make any difference. So why? Doesn't matter. I'm not good enough, apparently. Right? Where we've allowed ourselves to be diminished, constricted. But really, we've made a bit of a choice to allow that. We are constricted in this system, is the word that wants to come. So where are we now choosing to like expand out of that? Which is the second card, development. Right? So we have been restricted. There's restriction somewhere. Thought process, relationship, job, house, just your world in general. Patterning within. But now's the time to, an interesting big moon shape. This is about taking those steps out. So I'm curious what if you're watching this past, then Tuesday, the 30th of June, what that release was for you. Where did you notice a sense of breathing? Yeah? Take that step. It is gradual process, but again, slowly but surely, undo those chains. Okay, we have one more card. I say one more card, but one more deck. Let's see what happens. So this is the White Light Oracle. This is my personal. These are my personal decks, but I use them for me and for the collective. Let's see. Kokora Asetai. This one will go into the book for anapausis. Let's see what the book says. I know. They agree. Oh, it's this card. This card was actually pulled by a lovely human at the Illuminated Heart, and it was dead on to what we've been working with. Do not give up, but allow your heart to disengage from your struggles. Give yourself much needed rest. You are in a phase of recovery. If you have been off your path, you are going to come back strong. You will regain your spark of passion, inspiration, and devotion. A certain order of events needs to take place for your soul path to come to fruition. Commit yourself to your sacred journey, trusting that the right thing will happen at the right time. So it doesn't mean stay constrained. It means notice that rest periods are okay, and that, right, by not giving up, you're able to expand into this other space. Through this, which also relates to the release of this moon. So, frequencies of July. Let's ask, yes, the frequencies of July are to continue to take those steps. After that, like, pressure is released on the 30th, begin to take the steps in movement towards where you are going next. Don't overthink it. Pause. Take one step and go, where next? And then listen. Then take that step. And then pause. And listen. And then take that step. And so on and so forth. Yeah? Sounds simple. Quite challenging to be like, I don't want to rush in. Just to take the moment. And trust. And listen. It's not always about only the divine. This is knowledge through you as well, because you already know. And through the listening, you can hear it more clearly. Yeah? Yeah. Lifelong learning. Yeah. Okay. And if, of course, you need some support in any of the ways, listening to yourself, listening to the divine, hearing your intuition, really getting those foundational basics back of boundaries, intuition, listening to your body. Reach out. I got you. Okay, we'll talk to you soon. Ciao.